Hello, this is Enterprise News Headlines. I am Angela Apan. Nigeria's President Muhammadu Buhari is marginalizing about half of the country's population by his failure to appoint a significant number of women into his cabinet, the Nigerian Institute of Management has said. According to the Nigerian Institute of Management, women are consistently underrepresented in the senior management and decision-making position in both the private and public sectors of the Nigerian economy. The President and Chairman of the Council, Nigerian Institute of Management, Professor Olukunle Iyanda, stated that more women were appointed into the cabinet of former President Goodluck Jonathan than in the current cabinet of Buhari. He said the percentage of women in leadership positions in various industrial sectors were similarly low, varying from a high of 19.66% in the telecommunications industry to a low of 12.2% in the energy sector. The Deputy Governor of Ogun State, Yetunde Onanuga, said the current reforms in the social-political arena could only be sustained and improved upon if women were being given the level of playing ground, along with their male counterparts. The Transmission Company of Nigeria has recovered 693 power equipment containers that were stranded at seaports across the country. According to the firm, the recovery was achieved last week, as it reveals that some of the containers had been stranded at various ports for about 15 years. The Managing Director, Transmission Company of Nigeria, Usman Mohammed, disclosed that some of the power equipment has been auctioned, but noted that the firm was going after the auctioneers to recover the containers. He further disclosed that the federal government had approved for the Transmission Company of Nigeria to anchor the 72 billion naira investment, which the government planned to invest in the 11 electricity distribution companies in Nigeria. In Africa, Insurer Liberty Holdings has reported a 6% rise in its half-year profit. Liberty, a unit of Standard Bank, is in the middle of financial recovery plan under current Chief Executive David Munro that includes a greater focus on higher margin products and a slower offshore expansion. Normalized headlines earnings rose to 482% per share in the 6 months ended June, compared with the 457% year earlier. Munro also said the new business volume signs up were expected to remain under pressure in the first of a weak South African economy. Still on the African continent, Uganda has made its maiden beef export to Egypt, shipping 50 tons of the commodity to the Middle Eastern country. The Egypt-Ugandan Food Security Company Chief Executive Officer, Mr. Sheriff el-Kallini, said Ugandan meat stands a better opportunity because of its high quality. The shipment has been a culmination of 3 agreements that President Museveni signed with Egyptian leader Abdel Fattah al-Sisi during a visit to Cairo. However, President Museveni inaugurated the Egyptian-Ugandan Food Security Company in 2016 as one of Africa's largest slaughterhouses. The United States is considering 25% tariffs on the $20 billion of Chinese goods, more than double of the 10 initially planned. The review of the higher tariffs is a request from President Donald Trump, who wants China to change its trade practices. However, the decision risks escalating tensions between the world's 2 largest economies. China has already warned it would retaliate if the US went ahead with the plan, accusing Washington of the blackmail. The White House says the tariffs are a response to China's unfair trade policies, which Mr. Trump blames for helping to create a huge trade deficit. Moving down to sports, the Australian Open Grand Slam tennis tournament has agreed a sponsorship deal with French champagne brand Piper-Heidsieck. The 3-year deal names Piper-Heidsieck as the official champagne partner of the event from 2019. As part of the agreement, the brand will construct a champagne house at the Open's Grand Slam Oval venue. The partnership, however, marks Piper-Heidsieck for the first deal in professional sport. And that's it on Enterprise News Headlines for today. For more news, updates, special reports, and our shows, you can visit our website www.enterprisetv.tv. Our social media platforms are always there for your all-round information in the world of business. I am Angela Apan. Many thanks for watching.